Good evening. You're watching Times Now. I'm Shreya Upadhyay. Viewers, the opposition has been up in arms against the voter roll revision in Bihar. They've questioned the timing, they've questioned the intent, and they have fear-mongered that it will disenfranchise real voters. But the door-to-door survey has revealed some startling details. Election Commission sources have revealed that a large number of people from Nepal, Bangladesh and Myanmar have been found by BLOs during house-to-house visits during this SIR exercise in Bihar. And what's even more shocking is that these persons have been able to procure all documents, including Aadhaar, domicile certificate, ration card, you name it. ECI sources say that after proper inquiry to be conducted from 1st till the 30th of August, if found true, such names shall not be included in the final list to be published on the 30th of September this year. Remember, the ongoing Special Intensive Revision, or the SIR, is likely to become a model for the Election Commission. The revelation puts the opposition in the dock. The Bharatiya Janata Party has now asked the opposition to take a stand. Do they want foreign nationals to vote in Bihar elections? Is that why they had been opposing the voter roll revision? But the opposition has once again questioned the Election Commission, even going on the use of offensive language for sources giving this information.
अब की बार बिहार से आर पार होगा और मोदी जी और इलेक्शन कमीशन ये ना समझे कि गुजरात है, ये जो है बिहार है और बिहार के लोग सचेत हो चुके हैं, अलर्ट है। आप देखिएगा जहां 90% मतदाता वंचित उपेक्षित वर्ग से उनकी रोटी छीन सकते हैं, लेकिन वोट का अधिकार जो है भाजपा इलेक्शन कमीशन छीन नहीं सकती।
नेपाल की बात की जाए, ये तमाम लोग अब ये कहा जा रहा है चुनाव आयोग के द्वारा ये कंप्लेन है कि वो लोग आके फंसे हैं।
एक मिनट, इसका चुनाव आयोग से कोई डॉक्यूमेंट या कोई प्रेस नोट या कोई ऐसी बात आई है या कि कहां से खबर आई?
सोर्सेज बता रहे हैं,
सूत्र बता रहे हैं, हम उस सूत्र को मूत्र समझते हैं। वेस्ट जो होता है ना, ये वो है।
First of all, how did these Bengalis and foreigners entered into our country? Whether there is no force on our borders? Who is responsible for that? Number two, Election Commission has no infrastructure. So who has informed Election Commission that foreigners, illegal immigrants have entered? It is BJP. And Election Commission has become toy of BJP. Now, I don't think there may be free and fair election.
Remember, the opposition had raised several questions on this exercise. The opposition also went to the Supreme Court, which did not provide interim relief and said that the EC can continue with this exercise. The next hearing in this case is scheduled for the 28th of July, when the Supreme Court will hear the EC's response. By the 12th of July, over 80% of Bihar's approximately 7.9 crore registered voters had already submitted their enumeration forms. The BJP now asks if the opposition still wants to oppose the Election Commission's exercise.
जो इलेक्शन कमीशन के बीएलओ है, जो ऑफिशियल्स है, उनको कई सारे ऐसे नाम मिले हैं वोटर लिस्ट में जो भारत देश के लोग नहीं हैं, जो घुसपैठिए हैं, जो अलग अलग देश से अवैध रूप से बसे हुए हैं। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी कोई स्टे नहीं लगाया इस एसआईआर एक्सरसाइज पर इस एसआईआर एक्सरसाइज पर किस प्रकार से परिवारवाद के दो नवाब फैला रहे थे झूठ बेहिसाब और डाल रहे थे ईसीआई पर दबाव, उनको मिला सुप्रीम कोर्ट से करारा जवाब और अब सामने आ गया कि ये संविधान बचाओ कहते हैं पर संविधान के खिलाफ जाकर विदेशी घुसपैठियों को वोटिंग का अधिकार देना चाहते हैं।
देखिए, जो चुनाव आयोग को डर था, बहुत से दूसरे देश के लोग भी वहां मतदाता बन गए, वो सही निकला। बिहार के भाग्य का निर्णय बिहारी करेगा या बाहर से आए हुए लोग करेंगे। जो बिहारी है, जो वैलिड वोटर है, उसको कोई भी परेशान होने की जरूरत नहीं है और उसको कहीं से कोई दिक्कत आने वाली नहीं है। इसीलिए तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी चुनाव आयोग को इजाजत दी कि वोटर रिवीजन जो वो कर रहे हैं वो करते रहें।
तेजस्वी यादव विपक्ष के नेता हैं, संवैधानिक पद पर हैं। सूत्रों के हवाले से अगर कोई खबर चला, माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के विचाराधीन वो मुद्दा है, तो आप इस मुद्दे का राजनीतिकरण करना चाहते हैं और इस ढंग की भाषा बोलना नहीं, सूत्र नहीं मूत्र है। यह बताता है कि तेजस्वी यादव अपने घर में भी ऐसी भाषा का इस्तेमाल करते होंगे।
All right, let me get in my guests on the show. R.P. Singh of the BJP joins us. Manish Bariyar, political analyst, joining us this evening. Ravi Shankar Ravi, RJD national spokesperson, as well as Dr. Akash Muni, political analyst, is joining us. Good evening and namaskar to all of you. Mr. R.P. Singh, can I begin with you and ask you what the opposition is asking the BJP? Why sources? Why not a confirmed statement? Aren't you giving us proper figures? They are saying these are just source-based information that the BJP loves to keep speculating on.
Well, I'll give the real details, not the source base. But before that, let's all together condemn the language of Mr. Tejashwi Yadav used for the election commission or otherwise used in public domain. I mean, it's really condemnable. It's shameful that a leader of a political party uses such foul, absurd language, which can't be used by any family, any person who runs a family or part of the political domain. So there's such a shame today. But coming to the issue of your subject, that there are people who are identified as the Nepalese or the Bangladeshis or the Myanmar citizen. The gentleman named Muhammad Sadiq, 2019, from Dhubri in Assam, he filed a nomination. And his nomination was cancelled. He was a Bangladeshi citizen, and the matter is sub judice, and it happened in Assam. There's another gentleman named Muhammad Kamaluddin. In 1996, he contested and won election, and his election was countermanded. Case still pending in the Guwahati court. There's another gentleman named by the name of Arup Kumar Dey. He contested. He won election. He was a Nepali citizen in Assam again, and his election has been countermanded. Another gentleman, Karimuddin Sunai. He contested on Sunai as an MLA, Bangladeshi, AIUDF member. His election has been challenged, and the case is pending in the court. Now, I've just quoted you 4 cases. We don't want Bihar to suffer the same way as Assam has suffered earlier. So it's good that Election Commission is doing this. And then they are not deleting any vote. They are just ensuring that only citizens of the country should vote. The Indian citizen should vote, and only Indian citizen should get elected and be a lawmaker here. Not that Bangladesh or Rohingya.
Let me get in Ravi Shankar Ravi of the RJD to respond to you, Mr. Singh. Mr. Ravi, go ahead, respond to what Mr. Singh is saying. He's given you examples from other states, and he's saying, why should Bihar suffer? Why do you want foreign nationals to vote in state elections of this country?
No, in every state the strategy is different. Here I think the issues that are being discussed at times they digress from the main concerns of the citizens. Nobody is discussing about the millions of people who are in danger, who are feeling threatened that their franchise, they may be disfranchised. See, the election commission, let me complete. The election commission is violating its own notification. I will explain how. In the notification, it's written that there will be 2 forms. One, the filled form will be taken, and one receiving will be given, which is not happening. The form should be taken with documents, which is not happening. Then what is happening there? Is this intensive? Can this be called an intensive revision? No. Now, the Supreme Court, you said that Supreme Court did not give any relief. But you see what Supreme Court has suggested. My point is, I admit that Aadhaar is fuzzy. What about those documents documents which are issued on the basis of Aadhaar and they are in the list of Election Commission, then they are also farji. Then what kind of intensive drive is this? What kind of electoral roll will be prepared? That is why it required time. And in a haste, in an extreme haste, the forms are being collected without documents. And I don't know, after 28th July, what is going to happen?
Manish, or respond to Mr. Ravi. He says the implementation of this entire SIR exercise is problematic.
Yes. And one more thing.
Okay.
See, Tejashwi ji, what Tejashwi ji said, he indicated, he just gave a noun to the sources which are involved and have been indulging in spreading lies.
No, Tejashwi Yadav could have used better words, Mr. Ravi. There is a way of explaining things. You can't be using derogatory language on public platforms. This was not his private conversation where he was referring to sources. But Manish Baryar, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening to you and my co-panelists and all the viewers. What Tejashwi Yadav said was in very poor taste. That's not the kind of language we expect from leader of opposition at all. But anyway, keeping that aside, that's something which is very normal in RJD. So we don't expect more than that. In fact, had he not said like that, it would have come as a shocker. But anyway, so I would like to, give you more data, which is very concerning, which is coming from 4 Seemanchal districts. So there are 6, 7, 8 blocks right now. So if you look at decadal growth of Bihar, it is very similar to national growth rate of population. But in Seemanchal, on an average, it's like national average is around 16 to 17%. But all these 4 districts, it is pretty high and alarming. It's around 30 to 40%. Now, that is one. Second, if you look at their Hindi-speaking belts, but you have blocks like Falka and Korha and Hasanganj and Ansehi, number of blocks. These have become now Bengali-speaking blocks in Katihar. Again, if you look at Araria district, there are number of blocks that are Bengali speaking. Now, it is not hidden from anywhere that where these Bengalis are coming. They are not coming from West Bengal. They are majority Muslim. Now, again, I'm not really trying to, talk about Hindu-Muslim divide. All Indian life and they are citizens of this country. But you have to also differentiate between Indian Muslims and infiltrators. And those are Bangladesh people. Now new data suggests that there are a number of Nepalese people and Myanmarese people also. Right? So it's not only about Bangladeshi. And that is high. So it is changing the entire electoral roles. And that is like not having free and fair elections.
Okay, Dr. Muni, respond to Manish Baryar. Respond to him. He says the demographic change that has happened over a period of time in Bihar is a cause of big concern.
So from where did he get this information? From his WhatsApp chat?
No, it's not WhatsApp chat. By the way, just because you say something that doesn't make it true, that has become very fashionable to talk about WhatsApp chat. So you have to know me, understand me also for speaking like that.
Now let me see.
That's not the language of what you would say.
I can do that to you as well. Now, what
that was very derogatory. WhatsApp chat. What do you mean to say? We are here to waste time on people.
I can do that. Shreya, please,
give me facts and data. If you have some facts and data, you give me.
Okay, Manish Baryar, you've made your point. Let Dr. Muni respond to you. I'll give you all time. Dr. Muni, go ahead.
It says that SIR revealed that foreign citizens from Bangladesh, Myanmar and Nepal are in Bihar voter list since a long time, on which the local elections was also happened. So why the Election Commission and Bharatiya Janata Party should not call for the re-election of the Lok Sabha, where 24 seats has been won by JDU and Bharatiya Janata Party? Why they are not doing so? अब तक चुप क्यों है? बैठे क्यों है? अब तक तो call होना चाहिए. Second thing, the statement. Now listen. Now Mr. Singh. Now you are. Please be a gentleman. You are a gentleman. Please be a gentleman. Why they now? Let me complete. It's constitutionally flawed. The statement. To declare someone foreign national, the EC must verify citizenship status, which isn't in a jurisdiction. Honorable Supreme Court, and I quote the Honorable Supreme Court, says that how can EC verify citizenship? That's not your job. Justice Dhulia says that.
Okay. Okay, RP Singh, go ahead.
ये आपको काम नहीं है, फिर भी आप करोगे और
Okay.
फेक न्यूज फैलाओगे यहाँ पे. And SIR is actively, this shows that SIR is actively detecting and removing non-citizens in NRC style without the approval of the Honorable Parliament. Honorable Supreme Court should take a suo motu cognizance and,
Okay.
and do contempt.
Okay, RP Singh, respond to Dr. Muni.
Contempt proceedings करना चाहिए. और सुनिए, मैं आपको I'm not quoting Justice Bakshi.
Okay, Dr. Muni. Dr. Muni, you've made your point. Let RP Singh respond to you.
No, let me quote.
Dr. Muni, Dr. Muni, I will give you a solution for your problem. Hear me out. I'll give you a solution for your problem. Just stay calm for a second. Sir, for a second, just hear me out. I'll bear the expense of the best of the lawyers you can hire in the country to get this stalled. You did your best. I'll pay the money for it. I challenge you, please go ahead. And if you win, the expenses are on my head. If you lose, you pay me the double. Hold on, sir. I never intervened. I never intervened when you were speaking. Now, let me tell you the real reason. The real reason is this. Their leader in Jharkhand was saying,
जैसे सरकार बनेगी 1 दिसंबर से गैस सिलेंडर पर कीमत सिर्फ 450 रुपए. ना उसमें हिंदू देखा जाएगा, ना मुसलमान देखा जाएगा, ना घुसपैठिया देखा जाएगा, तो ना कोई चीज देखा.
घुसपैठिया देखा जाए ना घुसपैठिया देखा जाएगा. What are you up to, sir? Your leader, Ghulam Mir, who was in charge of election in Jharkhand, he's saying it from on an open platform, in a public platform, saying that we will allow Ghuspaitias and infiltrators to also get the benefit of the government. That's the target. That's the real objective. And also, Mr. P, please go through one of the very popular videos which are there on the social media and send it to you for your record. Mr. Rahul Gandhi went to Bihar, in some part of the Bihar. He asked a woman, how's the education? She said, very good. How's is the children being taught English? She said, yes. She said they learn on a computer. They've got a bicycle also. So that is the reason. If the politician can understand the point and they know losing elections, that's why you create a narrative, a fake or a false narrative to win elections. Sir, go ahead. Let's talk on subjects. Let's talk about development. Let's talk about employment.
I think you've made your point.
Let's talk about.
Let me just ask this very simple question to Dr. Muni as well as Ravi Shankar Ravi. The one question that both of you must give a clear, simple answer to is, should foreign nationals be voting in Bihar elections? If not, what is your solution to it?
Okay, now give me 10 seconds to reply to your question. I totally say that foreign nationals should not be voting in Bihar elections.
Okay.
But you and RP Singh ji won't decide, and this Manish ji also will
We are not deciding that. The Election Commission is deciding that. We are not deciding that, Dr. Muni.
It cannot be decided by the Election Commission.
We are just asking you, what is your solution to it, if not an SIR?
Listen to me at least. If you are asking, listen to me at least. The Election Commission cannot decide. That's what the Honorable Supreme Court is saying.
Sir, please go
it can be decided by a
Section
foreign national tribunal.
Categorically say only Indian citizens can vote, and
Justice, you are saying that that's not your job. आप इस देश में कानून को मानते हो कि नहीं मानते हो, या सब कुछ जितनी लाठी उसकी जांच कर दिया आपने?
कोर्ट ने आपको
Okay.
बता दिया कि नहीं कर सकते.
Manish Varia, you want to make a point? Go ahead.
Yeah. Shreya ji, it is not about citizenship decision. It is about just sanitizing electoral rolls, and that's it. In the process, whatever is happening, that's basically a noise. So, Election Commission is doing, and as per Honorable Supreme Court, that is why they have not stayed this SIR, because they said very clearly, it is as per the Constitution and Article 326, and there is another article of citizenship law which says that periodically Election Commission has to do SIR, and as per the Constitution of India, they are doing it. So there is the only thing which Honorable Supreme Court said that, okay, the timing is less, and that's it. But they never questioned the veracity or the intention of Election Commission as far as SIR is concerned. And Election Commission has also announced that they're going to do the same exercise in the next 5 states, wherever elections are happening. So ultimately, all these questions are happening because of wrong notions about how the has been conducted throughout the period last 20-30 years. You have a Bengal model, you have an Assam model. All these people from Bangladesh and all that, they were really settled here, and that's how Congress party, and now the same model has been brought in Bihar. That's what RJD did. They've brought in lots of people from Bangladesh, and that's how in Simanchal you will see that now
Dr. Muni,
in some of these states.
I'll come to you. Let me first ask Ravi Shankar. Ravi, problem kya hai? There is, I think all of us can agree upon the fact that there are illegals entering this country, and we have a problem there. We need to sort this out. If not the SIR, how do you plan to go about it? How do you plan to weed out those illegals from the country?
So who is saying that these intruders should vote in our country? Everybody is against that. But the way this exercise is being conducted is problematic. See, we should also remember, I would quote Justice Dhulia, what he said. Even if one single legitimate voter is out of the roll, then it is not going to be a level playing field. This is a very serious observation.
And how have you assumed that the Election Commission will keep an eligible voter outside of this SIR, outside of this list?
This process of collecting the electoral roll should be intense. It should take time. It should not be done in haste the way it is being done now. What is happening? As I said, no proper documentation is taking place.
Okay, Manish Varia.
Yeah.
People are collecting.
Just remind Ravi Shankar ji, just one aspect. See, Election Commission is very clear. It says that even if you do not have documents, there is physical verification, and if they find that you belong to this place, then your name would be found in electoral roll. So you have to understand, even these 11 documents are not required. It is gone to that extent. Then we also know that Avasiya Praman Patra is being made, that is based on Aadhaar card. Right? Okay. And we have seen some unusually very high number of Avasiya Praman Patra now requests being made in Kishanganj, in Muzaffarpur and many of the other areas. So it is problematic, which they will have to acknowledge that there is a problem. Until you acknowledge that problem, how do you solve that issue?
Okay, I have to wrap this up. Ravi Shankar, Ravi, just 20 seconds, make your point and I'll wrap this up.
Yes, first of all, this was in an advertisement published in newspaper. Election Commission has not notified it officially, neither sent any letter to the officers in the state. Number two, the place where your studio is located is a Hindu Bahulya place, Hindu dominated place. But there also in Noida, and there are so many other places, Hindu dominated places, the percentage of Aadhaar card is more than the actual number. Okay. So let us not target any community for this. Now,
nobody is saying that.
See, addition and deletion,
no particular community is being targeted. The Election Commission is doing its job. The Supreme Court has said that they can continue with it. What more validation do you want? But I've paucity of time. I have to leave it here. Thank you to all of you gentlemen for joining us this evening and sharing your perspectives.